right now we're working on one patient, and even that is an extraordinary event in the history of drug discovery, that two organizations would come together to focus on helping a single patient. And do you want to tell us about that?
Well, I mean, what I would say is like, one could say it's a single patient, but it's not a single person being affected, because each person is connected to so many others. And to me, that is the sort of gratifying takeaway that I get from that, and is the amazing feeling of if one could treat even one person. I think that's a crack in the glass ceiling, if you will, for ALS patient community. And I think it goes far beyond that, the ripple effect, because it's the lessons learned from that one study can have a far wider impact. And that's how we see this effort, is that by treating multiple, let's say, ultra rare forms of ALS, the lessons learned could certainly, and we hope will point in a direction that'll be applicable to the more common forms of ALS. Obviously, 90% of the cases are sporadic. So in the end, there are some common final pathways. And if we can identify those by working on these different familial forms, I think we may find those answers that we are all seeking.
Couldn't agree with you more. I think what people sometimes don't understand about science is that to understand complex problems, we reduce to the single variable changes and then work from there. And patients with nano-rare mutations present a single variable that has actually caused the disease. And from that, then we can extrapolate many important lessons. And we expect to be learning a lot about ALS with our collaboration with Silence ALS.
Yes, I think it's important to note that although we are talking about what one would call a clinical study, but related to this clinical study under its umbrella are several programs which are what one calls preclinical, to understand the fundamental biology underneath these mutations. And that is where the information gleaned would potentially lead to solutions for other forms of ALS.
And the beauty of antisense technology is that it's specific. So if we set out to adjust one target, we will adjust one target. And out of that, we'll learn what happens with one target being adjusted. And that's a remarkable opportunity to learn in the right test subject, human beings, while helping them.
Yes, I mean, it's when people ask, like, I think this is one of the most hopeful times in the landscape of ALS research. And part of it is, at least a major factor is the availability of this expanded toolbox. Mm-hmm. And the fact that it's being leveraged not only by the private sector, but by the nonprofit sector now, which is, I feel, absolutely remarkable. What you are doing with n-Lorem Foundation was a key piece of the puzzle missing. And I think we are just so excited that we have now the opportunity to work with you to make a difference in a bigger way on this.
Well, it's mutual. We're very excited to be involved in this, and our goal is to help these patients and learn from them. And I think we share all those motivations. And so it's a match that's ideally made, and we look forward to expanding it.